Hi guys! So I thought I'd do kind of a vintage inspired look today, and I wanted to keep it with very matte neutrals, for the eyes, and then a dramatic wing liner. So this is kind of like, I guess I'd say a 40s take on makeup, but at the same time the liner is a little more modern. So I'm going to take the Naked 2 palette, and any of these shades are usually pretty dupeable. I'm going to use just the brush, which has a blending brush on one side and a patting brush on the other. I'm going to take Bootycall, which is a shimmery frosty color, and I'm only using that in the inner corner, and then using the blending brush I'm going to blend it on my brow bone. And those are the only distinctive shimmers like I'm purposely putting on. I am going to use one that's a little shimmery, but otherwise it's going to be matte colors. So Foxy, which is kind of a golden beige color. This one's Foxy, and that was Bootycall, which is just a shimmery shade. And I'm going to pat this on my lid in the inner half. They didn't really use a lot of shimmery shades on their lids. It was mostly mattes. And I'm trying to keep with kind of the aesthetic look to the lid and lips. Okay, and now I'm going to take Tease, which is a matte brown, right there, if you can see that. You can see swatches of this all over the internet because it is so popular. It really hasn't modified itself. So you just want to keep basic matte shades and use a light shade on the inner part and then a medium shade kind of towards the outer end, and you're blending them together on your lid. And this matte is just what you want to use. I'm using Busted then, which is a shimmered, slightly shimmer. These last two. I'm going to use Busted and Blackout. Busted is this one, which is more of a brown, which I'm using on this brush to just kind of put in my crease. And I'm putting that in there. And then I'm going to take Blackout, which is a matte black, and I'm using that more towards the outer crease to add even more depth right there. Went kind of high there. Now I can take the blending brush and just blend in the crease. And this is very subtle, but it added depth to my eyes. And now I'm done with eyeshadows. And I can take and curl my lashes and put another coat of mascara. I already have one coat on my lashes. So I'm going to curl these. And then I'm going to use Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill in Excess, something like that, Extreme Excess or something. It's really heavy. I just got this and I love it. I thought I'd like it, but I actually splurged on something I'd never tried, and I love it. It reminds me of Makeup Forever's Smoky Eye, smoky lashes. So now I think I will use this only, and then when it runs out, dries out, I will probably switch to Makeup Forever and compare them that way. Okay, now I can let that dry and use Great Lash mascara from Maybelline in Lots of Lashes, so it's got the little cone brush. I'm using that on my bottom lashes just to fill them in. Now I'm going to let those dry and go on to cheeks. I want to give kind of a natural rosy flush. If you see, it's hard with the lighting. I know my lighting's never good, let's be honest. But I have a lot of redness around my nose that I've been putting powder on, trying to combat it, but I've been sick, so that's why I have that. So kind of rosy cheeks is gonna be a better focal point. I should just go like this. I look like a clown. And I'm gonna rub that in. It's Posey, and this is the old formula, Blush Cream, which I really wish. I looked on eBay to see if I could find some of that old formula in like shades I really wanted, and I really didn't find anything. I'm wondering if other people that like the formula just ransacked eBay when it was canceled, discontinued. Now they have the Blush Creme, which are okay. I just bought 2 more and I like them, just not as much as the cream blush. So now I'm putting Alpha Girl beauty powder from MAC. So it's going to be peachy cheeks. I'm definitely going to, after the video, conceal my nose area again. Kind of add some powder. There's only so much you can do. And now I'm going to go back and curl my lashes. Super curled lashes. Make sure the liner isn't all you see. You definitely want to have like liner, but you want to be able to see lashes. So I'm taking Feline kohl from MAC, and I'm going to line my top and bottom lines. If you want a really 40s inspired look, I would say to leave this part out. Or maybe just line your top lash line. It's not as obvious then. The top waterline, I mean. And leave your bottom one. But I still want it to be a little modern and fresh. So then I'm taking Maybelline Line Stiletto. And I'm going to put a relatively thick to thin line. Thinner at the inner corner and getting thicker as I go out. I'm going to follow my bottom lashes to create a wing. And then connect it in kind of a chunky. I kind of like the look of that. I think that's something I want to do. If you could see, I like just lined it and didn't fill it in yet. So I think that'd be fun as like a modern look. If you want to go with something super modern, it's just to create the lines and not fill them in. Be a very like geometric type thing. And then you want to make sure that your points match in length and areas. As long as you followed your natural bottom lash line, you should be better off on angles. And you can see like the eyes themselves look very natural, and then it's got the liner. Now I'm going to take my false lashes, which I'm using the Demi Whispies from Lash Salon, just from like Walmart. And I'm sorry once again, I do have a cold, so if I sound particularly nasally, that would be why. Okay. And while that dries, I'm going to take and line my lips in Red Diva from Rimmel Exaggerate. This is just the red liner I have, so any red liner will pretty much do. And just lining my lips, I'm not really going outside of them. Then you want to take a matte red lip. I'm just going to blot real quick. Okay. And then you want to take a matte red lipstick. Matte or satin. Satin is also a good choice. Such as MAC's Russian Red is really good. There's another one, not Ladybug. It's like one of their basic reds, but it's a matte formula, but that one's very drying, I hear. I'm going to try the new Scarlet Ibis, which is a red that's got orange tint to it. I just thought it'd be fun to change the shade up a little bit. And I'm just going to clean up the edges. And blot one last final time. If you want to make it more modern, you can add gloss, but I wanted the point to be it's more matte. Now I'm going to take those lashes that the lash glue is tackier on and put them right where the liner is. And now I can take my Dior Amber Diamonds and just highlight my cheekbones. And there you go. It's a very retro-y take on it, but it's the wing liner and matte red lips, basically. Oh, and I already messed up and got red all over my chin. Oh well. That's what powder and concealer are for. So I hope you guys enjoyed kind of this retro look, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.